Welcome to History Lens. In this fascinating journey through time, we will explore a collection of extraordinary photographs that offer a glimpse into significant moments of the past. The images we'll share with you today go beyond a simple snapshot. They are windows into the human experience, capturing the emotions, struggles, and triumphs that shaped our world. First Class Lounge on the Titanic, January 4, 1912. The liner Titanic sank on the night of April 14 to 15, which led to the death of more than 1,500 passengers and crew members. The wreck of the Titanic remains one of the deadliest peacetime maritime disasters in history. Protesters, Ireland's Bloody Sunday, January 30, 1972. On January 30, 1972, British soldiers shot 26 unarmed Irish civilians during a protest against internment in Derry. As a result of the shootings, 14 protesters were killed, and Bloody Sunday is widely recognized as one of the most significant and tragic events in the Irish Troubles. London's smallest shop, the shoe salesman with a 1.2 square meter shoe store, 1900. U.S. Marine Sniper Team, Vietnam, February 1968. Senator John F. Kennedy campaigning in the Bronx, New York, October 1960. Kennedy was elected as the 35th President of the United States on January 20, 1961. And served until his assassination on November 22, 1963. Baptist preacher Robert Gray denounces Elvis Presley before his concerts in Jacksonville, Florida, 1956. The outspoken pastor of Trinity Baptist Church in Jacksonville, Florida, offered up prayers for Elvis' salvation and told his congregation that Elvis had achieved a new low in spiritual degeneracy. Gray was later charged with abusing 21 women and 1 man while they were children, but died before standing trial. 2 young girls share a moment at a Beatles concert, 1964. Filming the atomic blast of Wasp Prime Test, Nevada, 18th February 1955. The Wasp Prime Test was part of Operation Teapot, a series of 14 nuclear tests conducted at the Nevada test site during 1955. Marilyn Lovell, wife of Apollo 13 Commander Jim Lovell, reads newspaper with Apollo 13 news on front page while at home. April 1970. Apollo 13, launched on April 11, 1970, was due to be the 3rd mission in the American Apollo space program to land on the moon, but suffered near disaster when an oxygen tank exploded 2 days into the mission. Despite the odds of survival being heavily stacked against them, the crew safely returned to Earth on April 17th. A dog sled pulls a mother and child down a snow-covered street, Chicago, 1904. The winter of 1903 remained the coldest on record in Chicago for over 100 years, until it was finally surpassed by the winter of 2013. Revelers celebrate New Year in Times Square, New York, 1938. The Tasman Bridge disaster, Hobart, Tasmania, January 5, 1975. 12 people lost their lives when a bulk ore carrier collided with several pylons of the bridge. These cars left dangling over the edge were some of the lucky ones. An English girl comforts her doll in the rubble of her bomb-damaged home. 1940. Holidaymakers enjoy a day at Bondi Beach. 1900. Gerald Ford and his Golden Retriever Liberty in the Oval Office. 7 November 1974. Lenin and Stalin at Gorky, just outside Moscow, September 1922. The Aerotrain, a streamlined train manufactured by General Motors Electromotive Division in 1950. Sammy Davis performs for members of the 1st Cavalry Division. Vietnam, 1972. Mother Teresa, aged 18, 1928. British Royal Marines marching across the Falklands, 1982. St. Paul's Cathedral, London, during the German bombing campaign. December 29, 1940. Despite being directly hit by an incendiary device, which landed on its roof, St. Paul's Cathedral famously survived the Blitz. Muhammad Ali taunts Joe Frazier ahead of their first bout, the fight of the century. Paul McCartney and Mick Jagger on a train at Euston Station on their way to Bangor. 5th August, 1967. Car carries looted furniture on its roof during the LA riots of 1992. Floodwaters from the Los Angeles River destroy Southern Pacific Railroad Bridge. March 2, 1938. Norwich City Council's computer gets delivered, 1957. Two men stand in front of a Coca-Cola delivery truck, 1910. Elvis signs autographs for fans in Germany, 1959. Princess Diana and Prince Charles attend Live Aid, 13th July, 1985. Diving into the Thames, London, 1934. Pell signing autographs for fans during the 1966 World Cup in England. Soldiers celebrate the outbreak of peace at the end of the Second World War, 1945.